Hi everybody, it's Pip here from queenpipcards.com. Welcome to my Moody Monday Pick Me Up video. It's clouding over again. It was actually quite sunny here this morning after it was absolutely lashing it down with rain and so much wind overnight. It was really gusty and windy. Anyway, I hope everybody's okay as you join in with me today. If you can let me know that everything's okay and working all right, that would be great. We've had some sound issues before, so I've taken my little mic off and now I'm just using the phone. So let me know if you can hear me. Hi, Louisa. Yeah, just let me know if you can hear me. I've tried all the things that they've suggested, so hopefully it'll work. Afternoon, Margaret. Hello, hello. Oh, it's Monday. Can you believe it's Monday again? I had the most amazing weekend. I got to go to a craft retreat, which was great, run by my team leader. Hey, Kathy, first time watching from Australia. Oh, that's brilliant. Good, thank you. And you're all sounding good. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, everybody. Oh, it's fab. Yeah, so I had a lovely weekend. We spent the whole weekend playing and crafting, and yeah, it was just a really, really good weekend. To do lots of things. I've been totally inspired, so we've got more stuff to come because of that inspiration. And sometimes, hi Jane, hi Paula. Might not be here for long. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's just sometimes everybody needs that crafty inspiration, and sometimes I need it. You know, I need to be filled up with inspiration from other people as well. And I'm very, very lucky to be a part of a bigger Stampin' Up team of demonstrators, so that's cool. And even though my guys are not in that team, just because of the funny way that it all works, it means that I get to go and get some inspiration, then bring it all back in. Okay, so speaking of which, inspiration, let's see, let's get these lights going. Oh, there we go, that's that one. I'm going to be a bit bright now, probably. Oh, there we go. Okay, hey, Barbara's on. Barbara, did you get my email? Your stuff's here to collect, so come and talk to me about that. We need to get that sorted. Right, okay, so nice to have new people with us. Great, loads of you on today. It's nice. Right, okay, I'm going to switch over. Oh, you can just see a pen and an ink pad. That's a good way of starting, isn't it? What are we going to make today? Well, hopefully you've all seen the little preview that I put up. We are going to be working with Nature's Harvest. Nature's Harvest is the stump set that I am going to be working with for this week coming, this Saturday coming. We're doing another whole day of crafting. I'm not doing it all by myself, thank goodness. It's World Card Making Day, and it's with my team and my friends team coming together, and we're going to be doing demonstrations for all of you all over the Saturday. So it's 12 hours, 9 till 9. Yeah, wish me luck. I think I'm going to need sugar to keep me through the day, but yeah, it should be fun. So we're all doing a little different thing. Everybody's doing a different either a demonstration or a challenge or whatever. Then we'll have some fun challenges for everybody to join in with. So I don't think I put that in the description. Oh, I should have put that in the description. Did I? Didn't I? I can't remember now. But yes, I will put I'll put the link to the Facebook group in the description, because we want everybody to come. Doesn't matter where in the world you are, Kathy. So this is for you too. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. We want you to come and have some fun with us on the Saturday all day. And this is the stamp set and bundle I've decided to use. So I thought I would give you a little bit more inspiration up front so that you kind of got into the mood with Nature's Harvest. So I showed one card that I'm going to make, but I wanted to start off like I always do with a very simple note card, stamped note card for somebody who hasn't maybe done much crafting before. Maybe they're a new stamper, new to card making. We love new to card making people here. And if you are new to card making, I really recommend you join my Card Making Know-How membership, which is opening up its doors for the second time, well, for the first proper time on Wednesday, 29th, Wednesday. Yeah, I always forget the day. It's dreadful, isn't it? So yes, starting on Wednesday. And hi, Bev. It's going to be, it's a fun group to be a part of. We have lots of crafting stuff going on, but also if you're very new to card making, you can really step through all the lessons on how to get started with card making. So it's not an expensive course, really. It's going to be opening for $12.99 a month, and you can come and stay as long as you like, as long as you feel like you're getting value. And if you're a complete beginner, it's like having somebody there with you all the steps of the way, so you can learn at your own pace. You can come along to the interactive sessions that we have, and we've got more coming up. And then you can ask questions, and I'm around, the whole group are around, and you can ask us things all the way through. So it's a non-judgmental, it's a very supportive little group. And although I have that in my crafting group as well, in my Crafty Corner group, this is a bit more in-depth. And it's people who've been on the whole same journey that you are about to go on. You know, they've all started to learn to make cards, no matter where they started from or how long ago that was. And it's a little bit more structured because we have a website that's full of all of the stuff that you might want to learn. And then as you go through and you become more confident, then you can start working on the other stuff that we have there. Which is basically just more tutorials, but of more difficult techniques. So you get to learn the difficult techniques and the other bits as you go through the whole course. And then you can just stay and hang out and chill out with us. And we do a class every month and all that kind of stuff. It's all good fun. So anyway, so yeah, so that's my membership that's starting this Wednesday. It's so exciting. So we've had some more joiners. Hello, Rebecca. Hi, Twinny. How are you doing? I'm not looking very twinny at the moment. I need to get my colours back in, but I've got a date booked, so you know it's coming. I'm coming back. Hey, Krista's on. Oh, nice to catch you live too. And Sheila's watching. Lovely. Oh, smashing. It's lovely to see you all. Thank you for joining me today. Okay, so I've just inked up this stamp, which is my favourite, and I've inked it up in Highland Heather, which you might think is a bit weird, but trust me, we're doing monochrome today, and I want to show you that you can do simple stamping just with monochrome colours, and it's going to look amazing. So there's my Highland Heather that I'm doing there. Then I've got a scrap piece of card here, and then we're just going to add the thank you, and then we're going to do a bit of Wink of Stella flicking, because you know who doesn't need a bit of Wink of Stella flicking, quite frankly, on a Monday, to cheer us all up. So to do that, you need to get some ink in here. Okay, so we're going to squeeze. Oh, there we go, lots of ink. Our ink pads are nice and juicy. Okay, so now we're going to get our Wink of Stella brush, give it a good shake. Hopefully I'm not shaking the table too much. I can't tell because my head's going like a you know, a shaky thing. Make sure we've got a lot of juice in it. You need to make sure you've got it coming down. There we go. So make sure it's coming down this barrel here. Can you see that? Ooh, let's get some. Come on, let's get some focus. There we go. Can you see I've got it coming down the barrel there? So we know it's coming. I'm going to add some Wink of Stella to the Highland Heather, and then we're going to flick. So you put your tip of your brush inside your lid and flick it away from you. See that? Can you? I don't know if you can see that. We'll add a bit more Highland Heather because we want it Highland Heathery, but still sparkly. Look at that! Love it, love it. Oh, I'm feeling all very shelly. There we go. Now, hopefully you can see. Look at all that splatter. And it's all shining. Can you see? I don't know if you can see it shining, but it does glisten, which is lovely. If you wanted to, you could actually do the leaves, the petals as well. But I kind of like it just as it is. Now, I would recommend that you always clean that, okay? Krista says, I like this. I like this. Oh, how I love Wink of Stella. Absolutely. It is one of my top faves. But then I always have my trusty cloth. This is my Norwex cloth. And I just get it out from inside there, because you don't want to be flicking with, I don't know, like a pale sea foam or something, and suddenly you're getting Highland Heather. You don't want that to happen. So you want to clean that out. And then to clean your brush is really easy. You just sort of wipe it off until it goes back to just clear again. And then that's it. Oh, that's a dreadfully dirty bit. I'm going to have to put that in the bin. That's got to go. So yeah, so that's how you use your Wink of Stella. I do also recommend that you take it off of in here. So again, just the shiny bit, just the bit that's got the Wink of Stella. You don't need to waste any of the other bit of your ink that's in there. But if it's got some shiny in it, get rid of it. Because otherwise, when you squish your lid down again, you'll get Wink of Stella up here, and you don't want that. You've not seen that, Bev? Have you never seen me do that before? It's amazing. It's such an easy technique, but it makes it look all kind of arty. So that's good. Hey, Kenzie's joined us. Hi, how you doing? So yeah, so that's quite a nice arty technique to do. Very simple. And then what we will do is, I'm really not making this difficult. This is going to be a very simple beginner's card. But a beginner's card doesn't have to be boring. Okay. So we'll trim that off a little bit more. Oh, I'm off the screen. Trim that off a little bit more. Like so. There we go. And I'm going to pop that up there just with... actually, I might do it flat. It might look better flat. Let's do it flat. And then, of course, we need to just decorate the envelope, because, you know, can't have an undecorated envelope. So, but see, you can have a monochrome card that's not black and white. I just wanted to share that with you, because we are going to be going now very black and white for the rest of today. And I wanted to share with you that you could do monochrome in just a different colour. You've not had the courage to give it a go. It's definitely worth it. You know, a monochrome card doesn't have to be black and white. It can be any colour, 2 colours. You could do like a pale fresh freesia with a Highland Heather on top. That would also, it doesn't have to be white even. But this is just an example to show you that you can have a monochrome card in different colours. But then we will go and we will get quite monochrome-y in black and white in a minute. Kenzie says she's got to go to sleep soon. I know, it's late in the day over there for you. It's ever so nice for you to join us, though. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Having a little bit of crafty restfulness before you go to sleep. They'll give you sweet dreams of crafting, which, of course, we all want. Just going to pop that little one up there like that. There we go. There we go. On the envelope, back and front. And that's our first card done. How quick was that? Did anybody time me? It's like less than 15 minutes, and I've been yabbering on as well. So that's really good. Okay, let's get my little chamois. I still haven't had the chance to wash my scrub. That's dreadful, isn't it? I really need to get my scrub washed, because it is better at getting out from inside all the little detailed bits on here. So next up, we're going to go monochrome-y, but we're going to still keep it quite simple. So the next card also can be made by somebody who is new to card making. Now, obviously, if you're brand new to card making, then using the note cards and envelopes is a really good way of doing it, because they all come pre, you know, you've already got the card base cut and you've got a little envelope to go with it, and it works perfectly. If you move next to the step where you're actually cutting your own cardstock, this would be where we would make a card like this one. So this is the next one we're going to play with. Well, morning Sue. Morning Sue's joined us, and yes, oh good. I'm glad, Kenzie, we're giving you sweet dreams. That's good. So this is the next one we're going to do. And this one features the papers that are still free to get this week, only this week. You need to be quick because they're going soon. But this is the beautifully penned paper pack, okay, which is free, and it kind of coordinates with the hand penned papers. So if you wanted to switch this out and make it in a colour, then I would switch out to hand penned, because it's the same lovely sort of soft feel. But you get these different designs. Where's it gone? That one. There's another one, isn't there? is it three designs, 4 of each? Yeah, 3 designs, 4 of each. So you get the you get this flowery one, which on the back is the like C. You get the leaves, which on the back is dots, and then you get the stripes, which on the back is more flowers, big flowers. Okay, so you get that free with a £45 purchase, which is always good. And then, as I say, if you wanted to, where's my hand pen? Is it that one? All hidden behind the Christmas stuff. Where's it gone? There it is. If you wanted to make this like in a monochrome, but not in black and white, for example, you could use the leaves and then the Highland Heather colour that we've got here. So it's very easy if you still want to have that monochrome look, or if you want to just go all kinds of different colours. This is the same kind of design as this, but with different colours in. So the hand penned papers are fantastic for this sort of card as well. So they could be one of your purchases, for example, to get you to your 45. Okay, so we're going to need a basic white card base, and all the measurements, I'm putting the measurements up on my blog this week, so you'll get those. And then we need a layer that is our papers, a layer of black, a layer of white, and then I'm using this ribbon, which is the black and white gingham ribbon, which is hidden away in the Halloween section of the catalogue, which you've probably not seen because most of us go, oh, Halloween, skip. But actually, it's a lovely ribbon, really nice to play with. So this one is really fast to do, exactly the same as the other one pretty much that we did. Just going to use my Memento ink pad, give that a good inking, make sure it's really on there. This is the only pad that I will do this with. You'll see me do like little twisty motions slightly with my Memento just to make sure, because it's a felt pad. Oh, and it's got washi tape on it, so we don't need that. Let's get that off. So put that in the bin. So yes, I will do that a little bit with that, but I don't do it with any of your foam pads that hard. And then we'll pop this down here, sort of centrally, just a bit off from the bottom, just a bit over towards the left, and then pop that down. Hey, Lisa Jane, nice to see you. Thanks for joining us, honey. There we go. So that's our stamped image, and it just stamps beautifully, doesn't it? It's so detailed. Look at all that detail. It's brilliant. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So that's that. Then we're going to attach that to our basic black. And you see how easy these cards are to come together. Just really cute cards. Very simple, but very striking. You know me, I like my simply stylish. I don't think you can get much more simple but stylish than this. It really is right up my alley, as I say. These are 2 cards I was inspired to make because of my weekend crafting. So I made them yesterday and was having a blast. So it's great. There we go. It's like I love putting on retreats, but because I love going to them myself, so I know how much fun they should be and can be, and I love recreating that for other people. And we've got our October one coming up quicker than I can blink, and then it will be time to book in for your next one next year. So you know there'll be more details if you're interested in any online retreats with me. I'm also possibly trying to do an in-person next Christmas by the looks of things. That looks to be the most sensible time of year to try and organise one. Down a smidge actually. So next October we might have both online and in person. Just saying. But all things can change, as we know. So, but more information will be coming. But in the meantime, before then, we've got 2, definitely, possibly 3 that are going to be online. Okay, over the winter. So you're going to want to keep your eyes out for that. So there we go, put that down there. I'm being distracted by comments. Hold on, I'll get to you in a second. There we go. So pop that down there like that. Whoops, no, don't do that. Don't stick your finger underneath your ribbon. Make sure it stays down. That's it. Nice. Okay. What have we got? So Sue says, loves the black and white. Just so happens you have the set. Oh, playtime this afternoon for you then. Excellent. Julie says, hello from Sydney. Hi, Julie. Nice to see you. And Krista says, I want to join an online class. Oh, cool. Yes, absolutely. You can absolutely do that. We will have some fun things going. Okay, so that's that. Where am I? What shall I do next? That's the important thing. What do I do next? I'm going to do my thank you next, I think. So did I clean that? I did. That's good. So we'll put the thank you on, because the thank you, we just have to do this in camera shot bit. This one we just need to do a little bit of trimming, not a lot. You don't have to, but I like it, so I will. Oops, where are we? Let's try and get this straight as you can. Straight as you can, Pip. There we go. Is that straight? Not bad. So the only trimming I did on this was underneath, because it's a lovely sentiment and you could easily put this in a die, but I wanted this to be a card that you could make if you were at level 2 of our card making journey, which is basically you haven't got a die cutting machine, you're just getting started. Okay, so for this one I wanted it so that I didn't have any die cutting, and when I put that on there, you see you're covering up all that lovely ribbon. I didn't want to do that. So the only bit of trimming you're going to do is you're going to come in from this side to there. Then you're going to come in from this side to there, because it's just this Y. So then you're going to come up at an angle following the Y. Okay, make sure that you meet the other side like that. I love our scissors are so good for that. These snips are brilliant. And then we're going to come up this side. Okay, come in. There we go. And then you've just got to round this bottom bit off, which is a lot easier when that's all you're going to do. So we're just going to round that bit off and then round this bit off. And then there you go. Now you've got a nice sort of, it looks hand cut, even though it really isn't, but it kind of looks hand cut. So we'll pop that down there. I've put my ribbon slightly higher than I did on the other one, but hey ho, it's okay. It's alrighty. We're missing a little bit at the top. I feel like I should trim this down a little bit. I'm getting pedantic now, but that's just me. You don't have to do this. I just want to see a bit more leaf. There we go. That's better. Right. Okay. So then we're going to add that with some dimensionals, obviously, because we love our dimensionals. I'll put those on there. I wouldn't bother putting one on the little, even I wouldn't bother putting one on the little sticky out Y bit. I don't think that's necessary. Okay. Despite my love of dimensionals and all things sticky, I don't think that's necessary. So we'll just attach that. Now it's just going to hold that ribbon in place a little bit there. Okay. And then we're going to do a cheat knot. So we just string it through and tie a knot. Sheila likes these ones, don't you, Sheila? You don't have to tie a bow. I haven't even made you tie a bow, Sheila. Isn't that good? Aren't I good to you? There we go. Turn it this way because I want them to go that side. And then snip and snip. And that's just so easy. But aren't they pretty? I'm so glad I came up with this one. Now, the final thing that we have to do, thank you, Lisa. Lisa says they're lovely. The final thing that we have to do is add a spot of bling, but we don't sell black rhinestones anymore. We used to, but not anymore. And the reason for that is because we have blends and ordinary rhinestones. So when you have ordinary rhinestones, you can colour them to any colour you like. You just need your blend. I recommend using, oops, I'll keep doing that with this one. I recommend using the nib end. Okay, not the brush end. So use this end. If you use the brush end, you can break the fibres. And I just circle a couple of times, gently, don't scrub at it. And then you just, and I've started on this line, so I might as well finish, circling your different ones that you want to do. It'll look a little bit bluey, but that's okay. That's just the silver underneath shining through. But that actually is okay. There we go. So you can colour any of them. You can get a bit carried away. I feel like I just keep going then and get onto a colouring streak. Colour as many as you like, as different colours as you like. But obviously we're doing black, so black seemed to be the way to go. And then just take your, actually we don't need that, just take this side and pop them off. Now I've let mine sort of I've done a couple before just so that the other ones could dry, but honestly they don't take very long. Where should we put this one? And we should put this one up here, and then we'll put another one next to it up here. Yeah, maybe just going in a line like that. That seems good. There we go. So 3 is always a nice number just because it's good for the eye, which another thing we talk about in the members group. So you can learn all about that with us too. So there we go. That's our second card. So we've already done monochrome in Highland Heather, and now we've got monochrome in black and white, both for card makers who do not own a die cutting machine. And I think you'll agree that both are just stunning cards, really pretty. It's really stylish. I'm so chuffed with how these came out. Okay, so that's the first lot. Then we move on to people who want to do some die cutting. Okay, and the dies that come with Nature's Harvest are just immaculate. They're just so great for silhouette-y kind of cards, and other kinds of cards as well, don't get me wrong. But you have these beautiful bush bulrush ones here. Okay, and look how the size of them, they're huge. You have these sort of flowery ones. Okay, and then you have this large echinacea flower here, which we have some beautiful ones in the garden. So that's a nice one, and it's got little, can you see? You can see it's got all these holes in it across the top here. So it's really pretty. Really pretty. Now these obviously do cut out. It also has like a twiggy thing, a twiggy branchy thing. And then these two do cut out the images from the stamp set. So this one cuts out this one, and this one cuts out this one. Okay, so you can cut out the images, but you get all of these extras. And so I wanted to play with these extras and see what they would look like if we did them on a card to make a monochrome look. Right, clear those out the way. So we need a bit of black card and a bit of white card. So a nice strip like that, that's quite good. There we go. And then let's see if I've got a white strip like that. I don't know, I had a big clear out. Sue and I were clearing out my stuff the other day because she comes and helps me sort out stuff. Had a massive, great big clear out. And now all I've got as bits is this. This is all I've got left is my bit straw. So I've got some bigger bits. Maybe that bit. That bit. Oh, there we go. Let's try that bit. No doubt I'll be back having lots of bits in the near future. So, but yeah, I just collect a lot of pieces of white cardstock. It's not surprising, really. Okay, so we'll get our big Stampin' Cut and Emboss out. They will actually go through the mini, but they're more likely to bend slightly, especially the bulrush one, because they're going through a tighter and smaller piece of machinery. So I just thought I'd bring out the large one. So obviously you need a die cutting machine, obviously, to work with these. So we start working with dies in level 3 of the success path in my membership group. And as I say, it's open to everybody. I try and do everything in Imperial and in metric. So some of the older tutorials that are up are not transitioned across, but all the newer ones that go up, everything I do is in both metric and to fit letter size American cardstock, or North American cardstock, should I say. So if you're in Canada or America, it doesn't matter. You'll still be able to get value. You just pay in your local currency, whatever the equivalent is. And then you can just, you know, it just goes on a subscription type thing. So we have some US people in our club. It's great. Okay, so now we've run those through. How easy was that? Really simple. I'm just using my little take your pick on the other side. The other side of the spatula. It gives you this lovely little pokey thing. Pokey tool, as we used to call them. Just to make sure it comes out. I mean, it pretty much falls away. But it's so delicate, we want to make sure that it falls away cleanly. Doesn't catch anywhere. It's really down here at the bottom that you have to be the most careful, because these are tiny, tiny, tiny little stems. Can you see this? So these have a tendency to just interlock with each other, and then they get stuck with each other, and then that's where you have to be a little bit careful. So these are they're all cut through. I'm not pushing anything. I'm just trying to get it out without it getting. Now that would make a lovely silhouette mask, wouldn't it? Just anyway, I'm digressing now, but it would. Gorgeous. So there's the black one, and then we've got this white one here. There we go. This is a slightly bigger die, so you just have to be careful of the stem. Come on. There we go. There we go. See it come out? Lovely. It's just so delicate. You just want to take a little bit of time so you don't rush that bit. And then I thought we would play with some new stuff, because I love a bit of new stuff. I should show you the card we're making, shouldn't we, really? Maybe I should show you that. Should I show you that? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I will. So we're going to be playing with some new things, especially this, which is one of the sheets from the silver speciality foil. Can you see? But it's black. It's almost a black silver. It's gorgeous. So the speciality comes in 3 colours. Okay. And you get these 2. So you've got the normal silver, of which I've only got a little bit left. Here we go. So you've got the normal sort of silvery colour, which we all know and love. But then you have this almost pink, not pink, purpley blue. So it's matted and it's like a purpley bluey colour. It's just gorgeous. And then you have this almost, as I say, black silver. And this one's brushed. So like the brushed metallics, it's got a little bit of a texture going on it. Anyway, I love them. Fallen in love with them. I've been using them lots. You'll be glad to hear. Lots of stuff happening with those. So I wanted to use this on this card because it just adds that extra level of luxury. Hello, Zaina. Hello. How are you? From the afternoon from the UK. Very nice for you to join us. Thank you very much for following along. So this is the card that we're making, and I've put that luxury foil all the way around the edge, but with a big enough border so that you can see that texture on there. So this gives it that different look. But I thought I'd change up the papers and show you a different one, because I really like the idea of maybe doing this one with the leaves. I think that really goes well. And then obviously with the dies that we've created, you just get that lovely silhouette look. And then with the white coming over the top, it's just a beautiful look together. So we need another card base. Okay. This is just a thick basic white. I always use thick basic white for my card bases because that's what it's designed for. And it just has a little bit more strength. Now, for foil, you know, we shouldn't really use use the multi-purpose glue because it can show through foil. So I'm using my trusty seal, but I know that most of this foil is going to be hidden, right? And so to help me position it, I can actually, oh no, don't, nearly threw my seal on the floor. That's not a good idea. You can actually put some multi-purpose in the middle, because you know that that's going to help you sort of maneuver it around a little bit. And I like to position this bit first, and then we'll build on top of that. Okay, so making sure I've got my gluey bit there, and come in, I can move it slightly. There we go. There we go. And then I can get all my finger marks off, because when you touch the foil, you can get finger marks on it, like that. So again, get your non-inky and non-wink of stellary piece of your cloth, touch it in the middle where we're going to be sticking stuff down, and then you can put this on and make sure that you've got no finger marks on the edge. But can you see the lines here? I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, maybe if I tilt it slightly. Can you just see those lines where the glue is coming? It's just showing through slightly as sort of lines going squiggly this way. So that's why I don't use the multi-purpose glue on any foil that's going to be showing. Okay, on this piece, however, you can use as much as you want because it's paper, so that's cool. So we'll do that. Pop that in. Oh, now I've put that a little bit close to the edge. I'm going to just get a piece of paper, and I'm going to take that off. And the reason I'm going to take that off is it'll squish out, and then it'll go all over your foil, and then that's not a good look either. So just make sure you don't go too close to the edge like I did just there. Go a little bit further in. There we go. All right, let's do this. This can be any way up, it doesn't really matter because it looks the same both ways. But I always prefer it to be sort of darker on the left-hand side. Just me. It's a styly thing, I think. It's just an eye thing. Now be careful because this can move, because it's wet glue over foil. So you just have to be careful. Just don't go and then the whole thing slides and puts glue everywhere. How do I know that? Yeah, been there, done that. So hold it down when you push it. Okay, there we go. That's looking good. So Krista says, oh, thank you. Oh, you must use yours, Krista. It is glorious stuff. I mean, it's seriously gorgeous, gorgeous paper. Gorgeous. Can I say gorgeous any more times? Yes, probably. Okay, so we've got that down. We've got that bit down. Now I'm doing this. I was going to do, like here at the bottom, I'd done it in black and white. But, you know, I've got a little bit of an offcut of that silver paper. I think we could probably just do it as another border, and it would look just as good. So these, I think these are going to be my thank you cards, because I'm making lots and lots of them. I've made lots of thank you cards recently, which is always good because I always need thank you cards. So there we go. Pop that down there. There we go. Alrighty, don't need that anymore. So now we'll just trim this to the right. No, not that. We'll trim this to the right size. So I always stamp it. If I'm not quite sure how long it needs to be, I sort of just stamp it, work it out from there. Oh, I need to clean my trimmer. I've just seen how much fluff I've got in here. Oh, that definitely, yeah, that definitely needs a clean. Where's another piece of, I'm just going to do this for a second, just so it doesn't get too bad when I do it. Fold a piece of paper, piece of card in half, just run it down the track. And if you can see, I'm going to just turn it around so you can see. Can you see all that fluff that's there? Can you see that? Oh, there we go. That's what a weekend craft retreat can do for you guys. There's a lot of fluff there. So get rid of that. And the reason why I get rid of that, in case you're wondering, like, why is she cleaning the trimmer? It just stops your blade not being so fluffy. So it can help the blade just cut more neatly. There we go. So if I did it at 6, yeah, that's roughly half and half. And then we can put some, we're going to put some thingies on that side, so that's good. Okay, so that is that. This is just an off-cut piece I had, so I'm not really measuring it. But I'll just see how that looks. See if that looks okay. No, it needs to come in a half. There we go. There we go. Try not to waste as much of the, as you know, any of the foil if possible, because it's so yummy. Alrighty. So now we've got those pieces done. We can add our sentiment to our foil. And you know, before I started card making, sentiment was not really a word that I used in my everyday vocabulary. I would probably just call it wording or the words on a card, or even maybe a label. But apparently it's sentiment. Sentiment is the word that you should be using. So I learnt that along the way. So if you're thinking, what's she going on about? Sentiment. She's not feeling sentimental. No, apparently it can also refer to the wording on a card. And so now I use it without thinking, really. And sometimes that can be difficult for people who are new to card making and don't know what the heck I'm going on about. So you kind of learn it over time. You can learn it as things go. All right, so now we'll just start attaching our beautiful die cut pieces. And I am dabbing my multi-purpose glue along my bulrushes here, just where I can. You haven't got a lot of space. Yes, you can use adhesive sheets for those of you wondering, but I always forget to do that. Sometimes I remember, but sometimes I really forget. Okay, and then just bring them down where you want them. There we go. Now I haven't bothered doing much in the way of sticking down here because we're going to cover that with the label anyway. And then on this side I wanted to make it pop up a little, so I used some minis. You know me with my dimensionals, we need a lot, but in this case you can only really fit a couple on. You can fit half one onto this one if you turn it round, but that's about it. You're really kind of getting a bit stuck there. So for the rest of this I just added some glue, just so that the bottom wouldn't be floundering around too much on its own. And then take your lid off, take your tops off your dimensionals. Come on. Now, if this was a black piece that I was dimensioning, I would use the black dimensionals, obviously, because then it looks good from the side. But since it's white anyway, it doesn't really matter. And then we position this slightly sort of offset from the black. So we've got a bit of overlap and a bit of off, like so. Then this one I used large dimensionals. Where have they gone? There they are. And I worked out where that was going to sit, sort of across here. I thought put one on that side and the rest over here. So one over here, and then the rest can come along here. See, I'm going to put two on there just to be safe. Don't want it sogging, do we? There we go. And then I've made this slightly bigger than the one I did on the other one, but that's okay, doesn't matter. Just check where your dimensionals are, and I left a little bit of that white the white stem there just poking out from underneath. Straight, yep, straight. Then to finish, sorry Sheila, now I am tying a bow, so you'll have to forgive me, but it's an easy one because this ribbon ties beautifully, she says, getting her knickers in a twist. There we go. Oh, now see, Krista's going to help me learn something now. I like that. We call cards greeting cards, yeah? Yeah, yes, I know. It's funny, isn't it? Sentiments, not greetings. It's very odd. because yeah, greetings would make more sense, I guess. But hey, we have our own language. And that's why we have our own World Card Making Day. So, which you must come to, Krista. We're on all day. Come and join us. We're going to be on Zoom. You can come and actually join us on Zoom. So it's a proper craft along. So put that on there. That's going to go there. Just a little glue dot. All of you can come and join us. Come on Zoom, or you can just follow along on the Facebook if you don't want to be on camera, as it were. In fact, I'm going to turn it round. Sometimes bows look better from the back, and this one looks better from the back. It just depends on how it comes out. There we go. Pop that one down there. I don't want it on top of that label though, because otherwise it can get a bit large to post. So we don't want to do that. Hey, Krista's going to join us. Yay! That's cool. Who else is going to join us at World Card Making Day next weekend? Who's going to come and play with us for the whole day? It'll be so much fun. Okay, so that's that. And then, oh yes, to finish off, we're going to throw in some more of our lovely sparklies. Here we go. And I got a bit more carried away with these last time, you know, because why not? It's a lovely card. And we can just do a little bit more zhuzhing with it. And put that one down there. And then put another one up there. I think I might even put one over there. Look at that. Put the opposites. That's quite nice. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, needs another one. Needs another one. Let's put one up there just so we've got a bit of sparkle going up the top. Right. There we go. Hey, Rebecca's come in. Thank you. Well, that's good. Hey, it'd be nice to see you. It'd be lovely to see you. Right. Thank you, Julie. Oh, look. Julie says stunning. Thank you. And Lisa Jane says gorgeous. I'm so glad you like them. So that's that one. That's that one. I mean, I think they're all pretty, to be honest. There we go. And then just because who says monochrome can't be colourful, we've thrown in a Highland Heather one as well. Oh, I've got a lot of moths over here. Let's move that out of the way. So there we go. That is, I mean, that's I've done pretty well. That's not even an hour. And we've done 3 cards. That's pretty cool. So, so I hope you have enjoyed that and like the look of both the Nature's Harvest bundle, which is the stamps and the dies, because the dies are just amazing. I'm just going to put these away so I don't lose them. I mean, a double set of dies like that and the stamp set's great. Look at that. Look at all that. Fab. Got to love it when it's a double set of dies. So, the Zoom link will go up. That's a very good question. That's a very, very, very good question. So the Facebook group link I'm going to put up now. As soon as I finished, I'll put it up in the description. I don't think I put it in the description, but I'll do that. And then we have a World Card Making Day Facebook group. It's a public group. It's the same group we had last year. So if you're in it from last year, you're probably still in it. And then the Zoom link will go in there on Friday. Okay. So that's good. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I'm glad, Yvonne. That's lovely. I'm glad I've inspired you to go playing today. That's cool. So yeah, so that'll be up there. And then, as I say, the link to join my membership is up in the description already. I knew I'd put one of them in there already today. But yes, the Facebook group will go up. And we'll have so much inspiration coming from so many different people. It'll be lovely. And you'll be able to craft along with us. All we ask is that during the presentations, we will be, streaming them into the Facebook group. So we'll probably turn mics off unless there's a burning question. Put hands up and I will answer questions or pass them to the host. And the host will pass them to the presenter or whatever, whichever way around. And, we can do it all like that. So we keep it nice and clean recording for streaming through, but we want people to be interactive and to see, and then you'll be able to chat to the presenter at the end as well. So that's how it's going to work. So yeah, I hope you'll come along. So there we go. As I say, it is nearly the end of celebration. These papers are only here until the end of this, well, till the end of Thursday, not even the end of the week. So host code and where's it gone? Shop. How to my store, online store. So you can go in there and you can grab the Nature's Harvest. In the UK, it's on low inventory. Just saying. Okay, so if you want the Nature's Harvest bundle, I would get it now, because when it goes on low inventory, we don't know when we're going to get our next shipment back. And I'll be talking more about shipments in our Crafty Corner group in a while, in some point next weekish, to talk about that and all the things that are happening and all the things that are changing in Queen Pip world. Okay, because some things are changing. It's a new Stampin' Up year, so I'm making the most of it and putting in some changes. Hopefully for the better, I hope. There'll be lots more stuff coming from me, which will be good. So if you're not in my Crafty Corner group, hop in and join that too, because everybody's welcome. It is a private group, purely because people like to be a little bit more, I don't know, I think they're happier to share if it's a private group. But you're all welcome, because I know you all and you're all lovely. So that's cool. So we're all just fine. Hello. Hi. Oh, look, we've got a new person as well. Teresa, hello. I'm glad you like the black and white. Thank you very much. So yeah, have a hop into Crafty Corner and do that. Or if you're really interested, come and join the membership. But come and play with us next weekend. It'll be so much fun. And in the meantime, have a great end of celebration, everybody. I can't believe it's the end of it already. 2 whole months of celebration in the summer. It's fab. So yeah. Have a good week, and I hope to see you on Saturday. But if not, I will see you here again next Monday for my Moody Monday Pick Me Up videos. And hopefully I have picked you up and cheer you up for the rest of the week. Alrighty, take care now. Bye-bye.